When you go to pick up your clients' dogs for walks, you will either be getting them out of a crate or they will be free roaming in the house, possibly locked in a room or something like that, or closed in a bedroom, or behind a gate. So here are some examples of how to get the dogs out and back into the crates in a way that creates a calm mindset where they're accepting of being in the crate once you leave and not going crazy, barking, whining, that kind of thing. So the goal of our whole process is to keep dogs calm, accepting, happy-go-lucky, just generally agreeable and having a good time following your direction, right? So that starts from the moment you walk in the door to the moment you walk out the door, after you put them away after the walk. So here are some examples of putting a dog in a crate, taking him out of the crate, and working on getting a calm, agreeable, accepting mindset every step of the way. And here we go. I'm entering calmly and quietly. I'm not doing a bunch of hello, buddy, how are you? I'm not getting the dog excited by giving a bunch of eye contact or talking to him. So the dog's laying down, so that was good. So I opened the door. The dog got up, so I'm blocking with my body. The dog went back down. I'm putting the leash on, a nice calm state of mind, and leading the dog out. Pretty simple. We've finished our walk. Now we're leading the dog back in. Letting him go over there so I can open the door to the crate. Now I'm bringing the dog over so he's angled appropriately, touching the body so I can turn it. Now I touched his butt to move him, but he thought I wanted him to sit, so he went and sat. And now he's avoiding going in the crate. I'm using pressure and release to get the dog to go in the crate, just like our previous pressure and release video, because I want movement in the crate. So see, I'm holding with one hand, I'm holding the leash, the other hand I'm using to guide the leash. Dog is resisting, and that's okay. He's about to put his butt down. It's more avoidance, that's his way of resisting. Just try again. I got one step, I'm using a little bit of pressure on the butt, and he's turning around. So need a better angle, I'm going to turn the dog so we can start with a little space and a little momentum. We're just going to walk him right in. There we go. Blocking with my body so he doesn't run back out. And I'm not looking him in the eye. I'm waiting for that surrender. There we go. Now I can, I'm giving him a tiny bit of affection just to say thank you, and I'm taking the leash off at this point. Now he's trying to come back out. I'm blocking with my body again. I'm not saying anything. I'm not addressing or correcting. He's pawing at me. I'm just going to put it down. I'm blocking so I stand up to prevent him from pawing me on my chest because he's trying to negotiate with me. So now I'm just blocking. If I close the door here, then I'm trapping in this excited state of mind and a mind that wants to get out. So you're essentially trapping the mind if you close the door right now. So we're waiting for acceptance so that we're not trapping in avoidance or fight or anything like that. A snap sometimes can put them into surrender, but so I tried it, didn't work, that's okay. I'm just waiting, lifting the chin. It puts the butt right down. Trying it again. Everything I'm doing is slow and intentional. And he's not completely surrendered yet. He's still kind of in avoidance. So I'm just going to stand there and wait, not giving him eye contact. I'm turning my body to the side to kind of lighten the pressure a little bit because eventually I want to start moving away from the crate. So I'm just in a waiting mode, waiting for him to get it and just surrender to the process. And there he goes. That's when I move away and take all that pressure off. And then I can go and get my next dog. Here we are at the next dog. I'm approaching the crate on my knees because it's low. Dog is excited. I'm preparing my leash. I'm not giving eye contact. Again, I'm not talking to the dog. I'm not creating any excitement. undoing the crate because the dog is in a sitting position. Now he's sniffing. I'm waiting until he goes back. He's shaking it off. As soon as he settles more, I'm going to open the door. There we go. Now I can open. It attempted to come out, so I closed it again. Opening it slowly so that he understands. Yawning is good. Shaking is good. Those are all signs of the dog moving from an elevated state of mind to a lower state of mind. But as you know, it fluctuates. So I'm blocking with my body here again. Dog is eager to get the leash on, but I don't want him to be so eager that he's coming out of the crate. So I want the eagerness, I just don't want it so excited. A lot of pawing at this one. The last dog was pawing softly. This one is pawing a little bit more, with a little bit more force, so I address it. Got the leash on. I'm standing up in a way that I'm still blocking the crate. And now I'm holding the leash and I'm waiting. That's a good yawn there. Waiting for the dog to, there we go. The eye contact is what I was waiting for. Perfect. Now the walk is over. We're going to put the dog back in. This dog was much easier getting in the crate, but wants to come out, so I'm blocking. I do a little bit of touch. Trying to negotiate by nuzzling me with his face. So I'm just waiting. Again, not saying anything, just waiting. It's a lot of patience. Now there's a cover on top of this crate, so I can't see him as well, but I can hear it and I can feel it. He's in a waiting mode. This is avoidance. If I had moved away when he was frozen like that, he would have come right back out. So this is better. Just waiting for a subtle movement backwards so I can take the leash off. A little bit of affection, but it created excitement, so now I block. And closing the door. And just like last time, he's kind of like in a halfway surrender where he's okay being there and he's sitting, but he's not in full acceptance. So here I am standing up, not looking at him, just being quiet, but standing there just so he knows that I'm still providing authority in this scenario, just waiting for him to calm down and completely accept where he's at. He's sniffing around, he's curious, he doesn't know what to do next. I'm not giving him any room to negotiate with me, so he really has no other option than to accept. There we go. And then I move away. These next couple of dogs are dogs I worked with and the staff at the Royal Canine in Yorba Linda, California. He wants to go on the right side of you, and then he goes to the left.
Should I make him go to one side over the other?
He wants to go to your right, so have him go to your right and see what happens. It might make it slower and smoother, because right now he wants to go to the right, and then he gets stopped by the leash, so he tries to go to the other side, and it might be bringing the energy up. More pressure. Good. Yeah, that helped. Mm-hmm. But now he's ahead, so bring him back.
Oh, he's kibble.
No, you don't have to do the crate again.
Okay.
We're good with the crate.
Okay.
But now he's pulling you towards that door. So get the leash on the top of the neck. All the way underneath here. As high as it can go, just like dog shows. Because this is the place that gives you the most control. And then stand here and just kind of relax with him, because he did the walkout fine, but now he's out here and it's bringing up the excitement. So let's give it a minute right here.
Okay.
But bring him in, because the more he sniffs, the less he's with you. That's avoidance. Now she's going to eat, so okay. Good. Wait until she completely settles. There we go. Now open. There it is. Good, now just stand there. Let her shake it off. Avoidance. Take a step in. She didn't notice the stepping in, but that's okay. There it is. Raise your head a little bit, like raise your chin. There it is. Good. Yeah, wait for her to settle before you take the leash off, but stay down. She needs to learn how to settle when you're down. It's better. Now you can take it off. She's still a little bit, she came back up. Good. Good. Try again with raising the chin. There it is. Just your head posture makes a difference. When your head is down, it's a little more submissive. When you raise your head a little bit, it's like, I'm coming in for a purpose. This Saint Bernard didn't really like people in the beginning, so this girl is being very cautious with the Saint Bernard because she doesn't want him to bite her. But he's been really good. Good. Nice. Why'd you close the door there?
Because he stood up when I put the leash on.
Okay.
Should I have not?
You could block with your body.
I just thought he might have knocked
He
me
wasn't
over.
trying to barge through, he was just standing up.
Okay.
Sometimes closing the door starts them back at square one.
Yeah.
So we want them to learn that door open also means stay still, not just because the door is closed, you stay still. So if you open the door and they start to come out, in the beginning, if you wait until they're all the way down and then you open the door, but they see that as an invitation to come out. You can block with that, but I want them to know that door opens means we stand still as well. So then I use my body for that. Yeah, and he is in a waiting mode right now. So that could be another step where you could put the leash on or walk out or what have you. But I realize this is a board and train scenario and you guys want consistency, so waiting for that full surrender is good. There it is, nice.
Can I bring it?
Yeah. Good. Okay, so there you saw examples of several different dogs going in and out of the crate with me and with other people. You can see there is some nuance to working with dogs. There's a lot of nuance to it. There's no blanket statements. It's not every time we want this, every time we want that. Because sometimes they're going to show you calmness in different ways. They're going to show you surrender in different ways. They're going to show you excitement in different ways. And there's going to be more on crate training in the level 3 course of how to turn dog walking into training, where you teach the dog how to get accepted to the crate, how to go into the crate, and how to go out, all that kind of stuff. When you are working with clients' dogs and you're showing up 2 times a week, 3 times a week, whatever it is, you're only a small part of that dog's life, and the owners are a larger part of that dog's life. So you may have to repeat this more often than if it was your own dog or if it was a dog in training, because they're getting more practice in a different way with the owners than they are getting with you. But eventually this will be a faster process. They will just know what to do. And this is the foundation that we're setting up for the future of your relationship with this dog. It's really important that you get this stuff in from the get-go, in the very beginning, so that it is established what the rules are with you, how the dog is supposed to be behaving with you, and how the dog should feel with you. I want a dog to feel calm, happy, accepting, willing to follow, agreeable, happy-go-lucky, but not excited. Happy-go-lucky and excited can be 2 different things. There is a little bit of excitement to it, but just easygoing. Excited can be hyper and over the top and jumping and mouthiness and pulling on the leash and that kind of stuff, which can also be happy-go-lucky, but it's overexcited. They're 2 different things. There's a level of excitement and then there's a state of mind. So I hope this helps. Let's get on to the next one. All right. If you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe, because I am posting all the lessons from Lead Academy, my online coaching program, where I'm teaching dog walkers and trainers and groomers and all kinds of dog professionals to start and grow their dog business. I'm rooted in dog psychology. We're going through business, we're going through teaching people, and we all come together as a community and a support system for helping out each other and helping dogs. That's the ultimate goal. So you can check that out with the links below and watch this next video. I'll see you next time.